Hey everyone, this is Collapse and Protect, and this is the Core Essentials X6. A belt is a belt, right? That's what I always thought. It's just something that holds up your pants and maybe some gear. But after using and abusing this belt in the line of duty for the past year, I couldn't have been more wrong. This belt has seen me through a lot of nasty situations, including a deadly standoff, a murder trial, countless potentially dangerous traffic stops, as well as everyday life. I don't know about you guys, but that's the type of kit that I want to carry. The type of kit that will take everything I throw at it and not give out on me. In my line of work and in my day-to-day, I just can't accept anything else. After 5 years of using a regular leather belt on duty and in my personal time, I started using a core belt, and I'm never going back to that floppy, unsupportive old thing. You might think that your choice of belt isn't an important part of your kit, but stay with me for a few minutes and I'll tell you why it's one of the biggest sleeper upgrades you can do to give yourself that extra edge no matter the scenario. So real quick, here's why I upgraded to a core belt. It's infinitely adjustable with their hidden track system, it's rigid without being uncomfortable, no flopping or sagging, and it's made from high quality components, and as a result, it's a legitimately heavy-duty belt. I got the Core X6, and I've got to say, this is a sharp-looking belt. The design of the buckle is simple but rugged, and the hexagons make it feel modern and stylish. The nylon webbing has a nice smooth finish and hasn't frayed or gotten fuzzy, even though it's been exposed to the Velcro on the inside of my plate carrier and tourniquet for 5 days out of the week. You can wear this thing on duty, at the range, or casually because it's not screaming, "Hey, I'm trying to be tactical, look at me." The X6 says, "I'm low profile, tough, tested, and I just work." This thing is really comfortable, and when I say really comfortable, I mean really comfortable. And the reason it's comfortable is because of this ratcheting hidden track system on the inside. So let's take a look at this thing. There are a bunch of these little grooves on the inside of the belt, and these work together with the ratchet inside the buckle. This means you can make really small adjustments to the length of your belt while you're wearing it up to about 5 inches. You know how your old belt is a little bit too loose or a little bit too tight? You just can't find that perfect size. That's not an issue here because you have a different size every quarter of an inch. So you can get that perfect fit every time, every day, and it doesn't matter if you just ate a Thanksgiving dinner or if you're a week into your new diet and you just lost half an inch off your waist. And here's a little trick for all my guys in law enforcement. Before you put your duty belt and your belt keepers on, go ahead and throw your core belt on and make sure it's a little bit too tight. Then go ahead and put your duty belt on over top of it. Now there should be just the tiniest little gap between your core belt and your duty belt. Now press the ratchet release on your core belt and let your core belt expand into that little gap and fill that space between your core belt and your duty belt. It might take this a few tries to get this exactly right, but when you've got it, it's going to feel like your core belt, your duty belt, and your hips are just cemented together, extremely solid. And this is really important because you need a stable platform to draw your firearm and deploy other tools that you carry on your duty belt reliably every time. Which brings me to my next point. This belt is extremely comfortable without being floppy or sagging at all. Core developed something that they call a reinforced power core center. This means that while the belt is flexible and it can move with you, it's not going to squish, deform, or be misshapen at any point because it's getting worn out. It'll hold its shape no matter what. So I'm 6'1" and 200 pounds, and because I'm a decent size, I carry a Glock 17 because I'm able to conceal that much gun every day. But it's relatively heavy, and with my other leather belt, it would sag quite a bit. Because of the core's rigid center, I can carry my Glock 17 a lot more effectively. And when I sit down, the belt's still able to tilt enough to where it's not uncomfortable to be in a seated position. A lot of times, I'll actually forget I'm wearing this belt. It does such a good job of holding your firearm or your gear up against your body that it doesn't put strain on my back like the other belt that I used did. Core offers a few add-ons you can buy too. Since they're really well priced, I got them all just to see which ones I liked using. The tip keeper can keep your belt in place even if your belt loop is a little bit out of range. If you've got a really high usage section of belt, like for Velcro or something abrasive rubbing against it, the belt protector sleeve can keep your belt from fraying and getting all marred up. And this hanger will save some space in your closet and keep your belts together and organized. Even these add-ons show that Core comes up with quality products that people can put to good use rather than products that they make just because they want to sell things to people. So after all that, I guess you gotta ask yourself, do you want a belt that's hyper adjustable, extremely sturdy, flexible, and comfortable, capable of holding 10 pounds of gear? No, 30 pounds. Oh, 200 pounds of human, all while looking sleek and stylish. My question is, who wouldn't? So I did contact Core and let them know that I wanted to do a review on their belt, and they were nice enough to hook me up with a coupon code for you guys. I'm gonna put that down in the description along with the website so you guys can find it real easy. And I want to make it clear that I'm not gonna get a kickback from any of the stuff that you may buy. The reason I'm doing all this is because there's a lot of gear out there and it's hard to sort through the crap and the good stuff. But I've tested the Core belt and it's exceptional at what it does, so it gets my stamp of approval. If I can steer you guys towards good deals on quality gear, then I've accomplished what I've set out to do by having this YouTube channel. So that's going to be it for the Core belt. If you like what I'm doing, let me know. You can throw up a comment, give me a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me know if you want to see more gear reviews. Give me some recommendations of what gear you want reviewed. Until next time, this has been Collapse and Protect. Have fun and be safe.
Oh, I think it's getting worse. Okay.